I think this week, from last week Wednesday, na me 8 days we can cancel my brain me fan rest. But me gave bi anso ye teacher ni na me gave bi anya nurse ni. Me ni ma bi omunya me number luta wo ha na we send message. Ye be demonstration ne. Who now we are sending you the way my. Now me kofa ni nyina buy. Yeah. I think 3 weeks ago so 2 weeks ago kaya. Me we data analysis we say about 80% of Ghana public sector workers, according to a 2022 Ghana Statistical Service report, now by 80% get 3,000 or blue. Yeah. And I'm because of 10% and 9% pay increment, and not sure my basro kakra, but still inadequate. I can make say nurse senior and teacher need be 200 cedis. Yet, Dariano pa. I could screw a coach radie, Abo Panier, I yet radin or this kind of amount to winning so okay, make cancer. Now me begin say be here once our presentation now numbers no do so do be adding serious kakra from now relax tension maluta me ko fie course na e ba me so me once me go personal YouTube channel the critical analyst on YouTube until me MTN number na da ho dem so phone me no to ha na we the message aba na we dey say aba. So when I looked at the conditions of nurses and teachers I decided and I'm call baby. I happen to MC a program somewhere. Okay. Na teacher for na buy ni be na luta nyame anim ni. Usho mushu no. She trousers no. Unse trousers so unse efo se na ya bɔ hu. Trousers ane bu odin bie no ya bɔ hu ana ase ya bu na ase ya ketkete se men say on ya make ne bo nya den. O he shirt no. But you can see someone who is committed. But to show you you don't need the truth here to tell you say enkoyi. And I look at the presentation I made by you know. As usual, every year do tiasie. Enkofobu omo say na Bible can their conscience are see it. Omo no madre no be nunum. Bibia e politics. But Aluta, let's listen carefully. This week here, the messages about any kwesi or Ministry of Finance. Na nya sam keto so hu pictures bia. No more demonstrate the normal we school 2023 teachers. Mukaya in October and September, gave you on better trend day, ya be ma ba ko query letter. So no ma yaduma 10 months into Mokano. And let me establish this. Obi awa o shemeta. Maybe a bus will be a money into an car. Men call law school but me defend. Me a bagan and near wire juma, near for sike mount, near bayo he what's someone yet the me defend. Me media no. Because Aluta, o ma we ni atimu no utimi famu na ba yadwuma ni ntua aka na be kosu ni ntua aka no e very trokunkron no kra se odwuma ni bia fata na katua no na Aluta uni na ma me yam hye ma machin anopa na no pe ya nka wa ha me ma ba me sorry be tre na I read almost every dawn na so me pe a bit of data and Aluta ade mi ni so hu ye o yam be hyehyew. Some nurses need teachers in some area can. We have not looked at the bigger picture. What is the bigger picture? According to a man photo sample, that's the right word, right? You be employ NIPA and on financial class for 27,000 workers for both teachers and nurses. I will tell you, my one from team is submission here. Into this year 2026, did get bottom. Everyone will Hossein. Finance minister say NIPA bet me a foul pay the budget and NIPA 27,000. And crania demonstration anyway. Now we do set another press conference on the budget of the education ministry. And what also do we buy or say 6,100 teachers to be recruited. The education minister urges striking 2023 cohort to return for verification. So that means you say, see about for 27,000. This is a teacher from Munchu FM Kabame advocacy among 27,000. Now the teachers is 6,100. Ebeka about 20,900. No yeah nurses. So this number and I be mentioning 2026 nurses here be found. Okay, let's go on to the presentation. Aluta hade. It will be oh, send a more demonstration yes here be kind and then me kwan kan meka some nko. It's about to friend of some nko no there be you genya sanity. This is the picture no be a picture na ni so kire me. Aluta he. Apparently, this is Harry Nebusi. Let me quote him so that I don't quote him out of context. And you see, in news, there will be comment to share. When I'm table for comments, man, and pretenses, I mean that they are directly quoting the person. Yeah. Or say, I understand that some striking teachers are looking for us on the street of Accra. Let me respond to them that the cabinet has approved the recruitment of 6,100 more teachers, and therefore that category of teachers which belongs to the 2023 cohort is adequately captured. And you see, the catch was some percentage analysis. The first line, striking teachers looking for us. Or some mission no cancer Ghana youthful population.
Yeah.
Maybe they will look for the leaders.
Yeah.
That is the first point I want to make. 2, minister said they are adequately captured. It's me kind of say and as I'm more hanekwa. Leave am go huma me na mo frefre me na yentu e ka na yenyi aduma. But akwani say no mo press conference on press release. Na say as a the minister onyi be the briefing here na. Mamin quote must say, we gather today to express our disappointment and frustration with the recent announcement by Honorable Harry Nedusu, Minister for Education, regarding the recruitment of 6,100 teachers. We, the representatives of the over 17,000 colleges of education graduates in Ghana who completed their studies in 2023, remain unemployed, strongly believe that this approach falls short of our expectations. Meaning that 2023 cohort, according to a leaders group, only 17,000. Aluta, to be fair, me pay data on the number of students. KNUS SRC president, any minister of education, who should I believe? Some ordinarily, the minister of education is a big authority.
Yes.
But students didn't let it croon.
That's the authority.
And I don't need any scientific analysis. What should I be the teacher training schools? There's no way a teacher training 1 year they graduate just 6,000 people.
No.
It is a 17,000 aluta. The question is, may percentage 35%, 35.88%, so just 36. The remaining 66 aluta almost queen. Communist and Naka, where you go to, and then you go say to only say 6,100. The people in the arena are saying that they are 17,000. So the balance of over 10,000, you know.
Okay, Timamente Ehonasi, the 17,000 represented only
2023. Yes, that's what they said. Or say, till. We gather today to express our disappointment and frustration of the recent announcement by Honorable Harry Nedusu, Minister for Education, regarding the recruitment of 6,100 teachers. We, the representatives of the over 17,000 College of Education graduates in Ghana who completed their studies in 2023.
Okay.
Now, this is the education front. I'm going then they pay me checks. Now, question we school now we are rotation now. Yeah, deploy. On the name check sa compared to the nurses no. I look for teacher there call. Member document we so. Okay, some crown ko demonstration. Ghana who fe ni never say contributors come on. Okay. But I could be man query letter no. Papa you that's your community candle a press conference on the 16th of October 2025. TO on one west or say over 180,000 trained health professionals may be left jobless by 2028. Now, Aluta, may almost shame me when I decided to quote or read further from the minister. Or say, the minister further revealed that the backlog includes, this according to the minister, just October, just about 1 month ago. Yeah. This is the date for the press conference.
October 16th.
16th.
Yeah.
So just about a month ago. Or say phone so aswe 2021 badge no 15,000 with fee. 2022 badge no 17,000 with fee. 2023 badge no 15,000 with fee. With additional physician assistant for near 3,000 currently without employment. Omo na 20.9 na kai no. What guys are to for 27,000. And a teacher then 6,100. Nurse for no econodos in teacher phone. And I got 20,900. Look at this. 15 plus 17 plus 15 bill plus physician assistant 3. Oh, we no. And what say? Allied health na pharmacy. Unisa Ghana 5 pharmacists in public sector for 5 years in. It's so many na private pharmaceutical company to be in and that's chemist no me adwuma ti. You say the last time the government recruited allied health professionals was somewhere in 2018. From 2019 to 2024, we have about 19,000 allied health professionals sitting at home. We also have about 800 pharmacy doctors, 500 pharmacists, and thousands of nurses and midwives who have completed training but are still unemployed. Pharmacists, the permit checks, according to a reference to be Reginald Sechi, the president of Young Pharmacists Association, or say about 5 years in the MFAB. Allied health here, lab technicians, and it's anchrophone in Sure. Or say, when you add everything, you are getting to about 74,000 unemployed health workers. By the end of 2026, another 23,000 will join. It as ye ka say omo next year we school no about 23,000 or say we'll join bringing the figure to about 97,000. Then by 2027 and 2020 because they have to do approximation 35,000 for 2027, 47,000 for 2028. More will be added. If nothing is done, we will have not less than 180,000 trained health professionals sitting at home. We're in the envisaging. 2023, 2026, 2028, 2027 in film. From 2021, Aluta to calculator 15,000, 17,000, 15,000, 3,000. First two new crashes, we can't absorb all of them. And you see, Aluta, do ne kohane. Omukoha because across we are aban beja juma ma. Me kwaya meteorology and climate science me wie no.
Oh, security of employment.
Me ni obi eni asem bia me wie magem certificate one adu ti ko boma pa bibi. Baluta, it takes me to this point that I've always made. Look at it. They make us about $1 billion. I was wrong. The teacher training allowances now buy 207.8 million cedis. Nursing trainer 475. Okamboma roughly about 700 million. And a debate allowance. Now in here this week 2 misa come me ya dey we. So me manko teacher training. It's me posting we know I just trying to understand why there's always agitation. And a brand TB a Sunday me breakdown. Aluta say when miska omo genesa 4 years in yom di dwan asom no. Hwe. Or say the colleges take 196 cedis for feeding per month. And the trainee takes 204 cedis. 4 cedis out of that goes to the Teacher Trainees Association of Ghana, and 200 goes directly to the trainee. And the Omo school every month, say that here, you Omo catch a metia, they can correct me. I'm not. Oh, I won't always know everything. 400 cedis, say that here. 400 cedis, you know. 196 echo school no was a feeding. Obi a so teacher trainee you, or a tertiary student to buy so feeding. Now 4 Ghana Aquam Association ho. Not 200 cedis more direct. It's according to Abranton and her information them I must say. For every academic year, trainees expected to be paid an amount of 3,200 out of this amount, 1,600 goes directly to the trainee. TTAG, that is the association 32 cedis and the 1,568 for feeding. To show every academic year. It's academic year, so we call 4 years. So there will be 8 academic years, right? The 1,600. What's the singer? When you teacher training college in 4 years, in this car by the money is 6,400 Ghana. 4 years. You know?
For the entire 4 years.
Alawala one year. Directly near corner. Naluta, we are Jumanyo 2 months salary. Yeah, improve come to extra classes account. Aluta 4 years in Abant and months they be so that
not just a nyabie huhu bia
and yes kabia sir they are letting the government use politics and omanso na mom ho kwan. Aluta look na minti opa they be afraid be desktop research pico machine but for 2017 ba nurses teachers got a demonstration every year meboa.
Yeah.
In this year, crying to unpaid for no.
Yeah.
Anyway, meboa.
Yes.
I mean,
unpaid, unposted.
Too much. Makachira must 700 million, you know. Money I buy mon pay lawyer papa bi. More strong association. Chroma na for come one. Mumpe GM for be mom penny for be. something can be we put together proposals you see a GBA revolving fund be ya the employment because him oh juma to say me juma he that hard it's even a biblical principle so what juma na be a wokoba and there's certain blessing be man but no be out if you're living for the nurses what is dangerous is actually the nurse according to minister nyam na me kan aka say me twant according to minister you will ask at October 16 you will 15 times when year 2021 you free be skill atrophy aluta adie na ukusu na skill it is from 2021 2022 3-4 years on for our skill nya aduma
on practice here that means all you rusty no
exactly
already be fit near unim
yeah. And you see, they've allowed the politicians to toy with their future. It's too much. It's too much. Now, what if yes, and look, I see, maybe I'm a say when you're talking about unemployment, and I'm passionate in say it is the susceptibility of these people.
Say, unemployment situation are an issue of national security.
So let's be frank. Teacher and nursing trainee associate mun kamum munya allowance sem gwan bi pina no ma yusu mu de nya boto on ba yusu mu de nya bo asem ma ko TikTok am pin post ne ba ko is about teacher trainee allowances maka me se enfaso bi ni sa de no mo ne mo ye so scale abante se ma me se starting for we iska na be trafie 1 year picketing o moto roll on kra beto kra ko dina kra himu nsa ne face down kra say and it's bad because Nancy and I teacher need be frame. It's not like me na multimedia me pay me nyankoma to mo. But the guy spoke to me passionately. Aluta was so tried here 4 years or Drobonso district baby.
Okay, 4 years.
4 years so Drobonso relatively the standard of living is relatively cheaper compared to say be a Jaben. A just so Kumase proper. Or say the rent to subia adiso ko jebesia. Yeah.
Ebesinya sono na wuntua nwie
owo yire wo akola baako no so katekra na kra no enya medical ye bi so omode ne ba adwesu se hefa so these are your living conditions and say aluta hwe teacher for nurse fu ebu obi ko school no our family did that me be your breadwinners sa tretani american and this one me saying just google 2022 Ghana statistics say Ghana for duma for 80% at 3,000 or less now we our family Alita a day would do 50 cedi. When say a day we are being charitable. Would do 50 cedi. That is 1,005. Oko sorry na media wa tight am. So these are the situations of many people. Now say be 2 years because wa kwaje alama 2 and Ghana cedis bosome. I mean what is this? What is this?
Beyond allowances no. A day here to get a perpetual solution to this.
The perpetual solution, Aluta, the day, me no formula and say. Nancy, for you sit no hospital, be about baby. Yeah. Whatever money we are accruing, it's 100% accruals. 50%. That is my suggestion. No more in the bit me. My suggestion can 50%. And every year. Recruitment together with your buying and casa because buying you for the pabana and adequate. 40% in completion of abandoned facilities. 10% no student loan transfer no because genuinely 6,000 for me me can obi is scam yeah. When you funder you go to the student loan. Oh dear, the student loan was the system. Say, there was Senate. Ebete te Canada and say you won bi onu so be ba university a oni sika no so be nya bi den etua. That is my solution. It's not make us on corporate thinkers. They be me ni are na implement yase. Who say until today
again rule na the exploitation of these trained professionals and ebetimi play in the
now say my example Grenada prime minister na ba me nim say Gabi be correct me. I think that was statement no. Who are the nurses are not qualified to be Grenada. No, so you 5 years minimum experience. Yes, check Ministry of Health on my website or on the Facebook. No, 5 years, and I even remember sharing some questions. Say, why are we exporting our best minds? UK no. Maybe on him interior concentration. So I'm going to angels. Ubet me who nurse or by night shift and no UK. Yeah. I'm going to angels. Na tio. UK fire specialist away juma 2 years. And listen, this is a nurse whose fees have been subvented by the government already. Yeah. We paid allowances. We trained you years no ko UK. Ni asan ko for new recruited nurses number. So even the exploitation of the nurses, the country is exporting our best. Gonna give you a recent example. Grenada young prime minister no ban would mad and buy. Go and read the statement from the health ministry. The minimum requirement was 5 years. Now look at me, my multimedia 5 years old.
Yes, because you say obvious say a problem. Because I heard the number of nurses training institutions in Ghana now. Every single year, thousands of them shall be churned out.
Yeah.
Offer training colleges now. Only in excess of 40.
Yeah.
So be a crowd of 500 students by one year. You can do your calculations and get the numbers.
So Anita, the solution is
and economically to say we are seeing a single market.
Yeah.
How do we position ourselves well? So overflow of numbers. You better just opposing same to say when you're qualified, and so they exited the shores of
a country, Grenada, whose passport gives you an entry to most European countries without visas. Over Genesa, if you are Juma one day,
because a similar arrangement was done with Barbados back in the days.
Oh, 3 years. It's an American receiving country. No, there's no way a whole Genesa. The experience I say or call nursing school no practicals. Now me cannot say we all take qualify. Let's be frank. We all take so Aluta. We will be a human apprentice. Apprentice all 3 years experience and you free KTI fresh over from here.
That's obvious.
Exactly. It's no say no can the licensing schools who are we being licensing more to this is the helping and yami na can say me chef me manufacture data wa ha. This is complementary kind of own number say yanya careful the way I am pregnant say committee or say yanya careful by what they said over 180,000 health training health professionals may be left jobless by 2028 and it just what 2025 the year December 2026 2027 2028 that 3 years and if you have 180,000 people potential according to the minister being Homer, do you know the security risk of this? And this is one side.
Yes.
Nurses.
And this is under the ambience of health.
Exactly.
Health. The sustainability of a mind is tied to the importance of how healthy our population.
It's not me an MPP proxy with them family. No, my own proxy. But Aluta, passionately, I decided to come out today just to do this for the nurses and teachers. They should think through. They should get thinkers. Okay, I'm establishing the fundamental stones for European Union. Maybe they didn't lead it, but they were the thinkers. They were the people behind it. Confanoche, he was a diplomat. How you brought Asante State together and Asante Bibian. These were thinkers. They should get people like that. They should get lawyers, sit with government, go to the table with proper alternatives. No more. Aluta me 4 years man I'm starting 4. Na me betre fie 2 1 year kra me dwa.
You are time now what take the man can be something meaningful.
But Aluta, you see the point is that what is the cost benefit analysis?
Okay.
Aluta has here.
Yes, but
let me give you an example. Me kwa kra, right? Me kwa kra ko project bi Aluta 2000 till. Some drive it.
Yes.
Me tofu o ko be ma say be 600. Me boy AC kama. Me bo lumba ni ma me pe. Eni bibia. Ba bia me be e kwan me tie be pai.
Odu lenda do so kra we.
Me to biane am pe tam pe no metuka me di kura busit na da ba bi. Ba obeba no na bia 2000. What di be 1000 4005. Ani tata here. Ba kwa stisi na fufu ya pia. Nyami oba kodu 120. Oba 120 240. Aluta, which one is better? Relatively, it's about going by public transport.
Yes.
Because I'm about 250 240. Udu lenda da. Watch by 2 years the VIP curtains have a pants. Okuanim. What I say. So all these things are cause them they must do. Maybe the Arabian American. I don't. Maybe near and say I mean say. But to show complaints that they be omo na. I say as we made the deal all year no more some be cancel. For France some consume. Come on, no more allowance. And you cannot eat your cake and have it because you see, I buying the 700 million this next year. 4 years you're saying. 7 and in fact,
do you see allowances in a year misplaced priority at that?
Aluta, my head you may be 6 years that down.
Okay.
There's no scientific basis. I look at you. Why do you incentivize somebody? Why do you incentivize somebody? You incentivize somebody say the idea no enya kono. It will send so on yema. Meboa. You incentivize somebody say be ya man from
that expertise.
It's yama.
Yes.
Alita, what here? What do you see me? You are more experienced than me. Alita, nyame enumni. Do we need to incentivize? Yes. Do we need to incentivize teachers and nurses in 2025 to go to school?
No.
We don't.
No.
But you see,
dynamics no na ewo in the yesteryears no.
Assessor.
You know, assessor.
You see, but you see, in our country, our decisions are based on emotions and politics. We don't do critical analysis, and the people who do critical analysis, you insult them.
Yeah.
But it will always come back to hunters. And I mean, me story with me. I didn't know the picture is like this.
I see.
Me the best here, but my story too. No, when I was coming 5 minutes, it's still on the jobs.